Tyler Shough is the savior of the Saints. He's been absolutely balling out. I think he's Offensive Rookie of the Year, and this team just looks totally different with him at quarterback. And I think there's three main reasons why. So let's go through all of his film from all of his starts. Let's see all of his highlights and go through exactly how he has turned around the Saints. So make sure you like and subscribe before I start the video, but I hope you enjoy. The first thing is obviously Tyler Shough. He has been super accurate, super consistent, made great decisions, not made too many big mistakes. And what that's done is it's just really resulted in an effective rookie season. So for example, we'll start out with just a real solid read on this play where this edge, as he drops into his zone drop, you just notice he sticks with this tight end a little bit more. So Tyler Shough, he drops back, he's got his eyes on that linebacker, and as he drops off, as this tight end and the routes develop, he just understands that there's going to be enough of a window that you can fit right into this curl, and he just sets back, fires a nice accurate throw right in there for a first down. That's a really nice play from him there. And then here you just see some incredible accuracy from him because they motion the receiver out, and then you notice that they're running a cover 2 invert. So this DB, he's going to rotate over and take the deep half. This one takes the deep half on his side. And then this guy actually becomes the middle runner. And you notice that he just falls off hard. Like he is sprinting back. He really carries Olave on this like seam route really well. But you notice what that does is it vacates this little area of the field. So you have the curl right here. Well, Tyler Shough's just going to set up, fire right into that window. Good read from him. But when I go to the end zone angle, the accuracy is insane from him. I mean, just look at how tight this ball gets fit in there. That is such a nice throw. Just barely gets past those DBs. Really nice read, really nice throw, and it just set up a nice play right there. So then on this play, I think I covered this on my Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. You can kind of see how this linebacker, as he sprints back to his zone drop, the first read on this play is Rashid Shaheed just running this quick little hitch. And you notice Tyler Shough, he almost throws this ball, but he doesn't get baited. That's what they want. They want him to throw this ball, have that linebacker sprint right underneath and pick it off, but he holds off. He doesn't make that throw. He reads that the linebacker sprinting over there. And I feel like a lot of rookies, they would probably make that play, right? They're probably throwing that ball. They see the open guy for about half of a second and they make that throw. But instead, Tyler Shough, he does a great job climbing up in this pocket, evading some pressure, and then he ends up making a really nice throw to Olave, who clears some zone defenders and gets open later in the play. Really nice improv from him and just overall really good decision making to not throw that ball. So then on this play, we see a deep out from Rashid Shaheed. So he's running this deep out, and I just like how he reads the cornerback here because he's got his eyes on Shaheed this entire rep. But as soon as Shaheed starts his breakout, you notice that that cornerback's hips are pretty much facing back and inside. So as soon as Rashid breaks out, that cornerback has to turn all the way around and then pursue back. So Tyler Shough, as soon as he sees that, he's going to set and fire and just make a really nice on-time throw right at the sideline. That's a real solid completion right there. Just good stuff from him overall. Like this is kind of just what I see throughout his film. Now this play is a great audible. I covered this also on Instagram and stuff. And what you notice is when they motioned one of the receivers over, you can't see it in this angle, but the linebackers adjusted and you see the quarter shell. You have these 4 deep quarters, each taking a deep quarter of the field. Then you have a flat defender, hook zone, flat defender. And Shuck recognizes that, so he audibles getting his team in the perfect play because he read the defense, he was able to see it, and the play that develops explicitly attacks quarters. It attacks cover 4 because you have this guy run off this deep outside quarter and then Juwan Johnson run a wheel. And what that does is it just opens him up because this flat defender always settles down since he's playing the flat in the quarter. And then this receiver, you notice he just ran off that DB. So he's entirely taken out of the play and then he fits in a nice ball to Juwan Johnson. Just replaying that in full. It's just such a solid play. He's so accurate with it down the sideline too. Like that's just a perfect ball. God, the guy is so good. I'm telling you. I love Tyler Shough. But then what I've really noticed, like one overall just total Tyler Shough play, is that he loves, and he's so good at it, these like quick reads across the middle. For example, here, you notice like the linebacker shows pressure and then drops right back. Well, Tyler Shough's fast enough. He's fast enough processor that he's able to see that and then rip it right into his quick slant. It's just so fast. It's so effective. It's a high percentage play, and he does it so well. It means so much so that I got more examples of that, right? So once again, he drops back, sees the soft coverage here, just hits the quick slant. He's so good at it. His timing is perfect. He's really accurate with it. I mean, the guy is just a solid overall quarterback. And you see another variation here. You have the little hitch, and then he breaks in on this dig right over the top. Tyler Shough sets, fires right into this window. Really good timing once again. Good accuracy right in front of that DB. Just solid stuff on those like medium ends, quick ends. He's so good with the timing and processing. And then you see another one here. This time they bring this DB. So all of a sudden, you notice you have that soft coverage on the back end. As soon as that receiver breaks in on the post, Tyler Shough, he knew exactly where he was going. Eyes on him the whole time. And he sets, fires. Nice time once again. Just right on pace and right in there. Nice play once again. And then last one for how good he just naturally is on his reads and stuff. You notice here, just another very similar post from, I think that's Olave. Just solid stuff. You see it consistently like this. Breaks in. You notice that this zone defender crashes down on the hook a little bit more. So Shuck sets, fires, gets a nice ball right over the middle of the field to Olave. Nice little first down. The dude is just so solid. And the second main reason this season specifically has looked so good is because of Kellen Moore. His play calling has been absolutely phenomenal. He set up Tyler Shough in great positions to succeed through his play calling. For example, throughout the early parts of his starts, like against the Panthers, against the Rams, you notice that Kellen Moore was very conservative with his play calling. He was getting them simple reads, easy throws, building the confidence at the NFL level. For example, here, you just have a quick screen out to Kamara, and he's going to take it for a big gain here. That's a real solid play call for having a rookie quarterback back there because it keeps the pressure off him. It just makes it a lot more easy on him, and it helps him get used to the speed of the NFL, helps him get used to seeing the coverages rotate, stuff like that as he continues to develop. I thought it's been really good from Kellen Moore throughout the start of Tyler Shough's starts. And you notice it once again here, just like a quick slant. He's going to look right over to Shaheed, just running the quick slant and bang, just complete it right to him. Nice, easy completion, single read, doesn't really need to look too much, doesn't need to use his brain too much. Nice little confidence building plays. You see a last one right here. Just very, very simple play. You got Shaheed just coming back on this curl, and it's easy for him. He's a tall quarterback. He's able to just sit in there, fire. Nice completion. Not much of a read there. Just made it easy on him to start. But then, as Tyler Shough really started to succeed, as he looked better and better as the season went on, you noticed Kellen Moore started to incorporate more of the playbook. He started to call even more advanced, just effective plays overall. For example, here you see the quarters shell, and this is a perfect play call because it attacks the quarters. Because on this play, you have like a double post where you have a post from the slot, and then I think this is a dig, so it might be a post dagger, but it's a very similar concept. And what that does is it essentially clears off this deep inside quarter, and then the deep outside quarter has bad leverage against the perimeter receiver just running the dig or like the post real quick. So Tyler Shough is able to sit in there and just make a nice throw to Olave as he breaks in on that dig post type route. And that's just a real solid play call against a cover four. Set Tyler Shough up to make an easier throw across the middle of the field to not somebody just completely covered. And then you notice just like what Kellen Moore does so well is attacks what the defense is in. For example, here they're playing man coverage, and you see that they just had a perfect play call. They had a play call dialed up that attacked man coverage because you have this crosser and then Olave running this wheel, and you notice that the crosser just influences Olave's man defender. He gets right in the way, and that allows Olave to just clear out, get a few yards of separation, and then Tyler Shough, all confident, nice, clean pocket, just delivers a perfect ball to Olave down the sideline on the wheel, and bang, you get a touchdown. That's just great play design, great play call, attacking the man coverage. Great stuff from Kellen Moore all around. And then on this play, you see a fake screen wheel. This is just an awesome play design because you get this post. So he's going to carry this. I think it's a deep outside third. I believe it's cover 3 match. And then you have this guy sell the block and then run a wheel. So Tyler Shough initially looks over to the screen. He pump fakes. That gets the flat defender crashing down hard. And then as soon as he crashes down hard in the post, carries off this deep outside third, bang, you're able to hit him on the wheel. Nice easy throw for Tyler Shough. Big completion there. Takes it even more down the sideline. That's how you set up a rookie quarterback in just the perfect position to succeed. So then, similar to a couple plays ago, you see another man coverage beater. I covered this once again on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and stuff, but you get another one of those rub concepts where you get one of your own receivers influencing the man defender on another one, and then he breaks out on the wheel just like what we saw last time. Bang, Tyler Shough is able to step up, deliver a perfect ball. That's just good play calling. That's how you set up your quarterback to be able to just make easy reads, be able to deliver the ball nicely, not have to just panic back there and stuff. So great stuff from Kellen Moore. I'm confident he's the coach of the future. And then I've also noticed from Kellen Moore that with Tyler Shough at quarterback, his play calling has changed a little bit compared to Rattler. Like, Kellen Moore really emphasizes Tyler Shough's strengths. Like, I covered on how he was able to read and process quickly with those quick in routes. Well, Kellen Moore's been calling a ton of them because he's so effective at them. For example, here, you just have Olave coming on this quick post. He's going to clear right past this hook zone, and Tyler Shough just sits in there and delivers a nice ball. He is so good at those kind of throws. You can even see here, that wasn't his first read. He looks over and realizes he doesn't have anything to that side, works back to the post, processes that this linebacker's dropping down to the hook, and just delivers a strike. I mean, that is just great stuff. That's the kind of stuff that wins games. And I'm just going to continue to show more of these like quick in passes just because Kellen Moore has been calling a ton of them. Quick little pass to Olave there. And I just love that Kellen Moore's been doing this because it sets up his quarterback to be comfortable, to be successful. Like, here you get this kind of post dagger concept. He's able to work back underneath, attack the leverage of that DB, and Shuck, once again, it's a little bit high, but like, that's the throws that Shuck's comfortable with. He's able to get it in there. Vele makes a good catch. So once again, just the way he's able to call the offense with thinking about Tyler Shough is incredible. And then this play design is just awesome. I just wanted to throw it in there. It's a little like, I don't even know what this is, just like everyone moving left and then go back to Taysom Hill. Just cool play design. Thought that was just a cool play design. Wanted to throw that in there. But Kellen Moore's been cooking. He's been doing really well with Shuck, and they are just the perfect scheme fit together. They run exactly what they want to run, and Shuck complements it perfectly. And then I think the final aspect of what makes him so good and what he's done so well this year is his legs, his improv ability, his agility, his athleticism. It has surprised the crap out of me because, like, here you see a read option. The read key crashes down. Tyler Shough pulls it. He's got a lead blocker, and then he just straight up outruns everybody. I was like, oh my God. I was not expecting this from Tyler Shough, but he has done this really well. He's done it consistently throughout the year. You see another one against the Bucs, very similar read option. And like, I noticed Kellen Moore would call this a lot last year with Jalen Hurts. So I was kind of wondering if he was going to be able to incorporate similar stuff with the Saints. Well, clearly Tyler Shough's athleticism allows him to. So it's just an awesome little just kind of aspect of the game that doesn't get brought out too much, but when it does, it can hit big. And like on this play, he drops back, completely shakes off a D lineman, and then somehow turns this into a touchdown. I don't think I've ever seen that as a Saints fan in my life, except Drew Brees hitting that spin move on Neal, the Falcons DB back in the day. That was an awesome spin move. But anyway, Tyler Shough on this play, you notice he's just very concise with his decision making. He does it very effectively and quickly because you have a very similar fake screen post wheel combo to like what we saw a couple plays ago. And he looks over there, and it's just covered. Like, the screen gets covered, the wheel gets covered. They're just all over this. So Tyler Shough, he just pulls it down and he runs. He's sprinting right to the first down marker and ends up picking up the first down. I mean, that's just good stuff. And then when you look at his, like, overall improv ability, this stuff is just insane. I mean, the guy reminds me of, like, a Josh Allen, a young Josh Allen with his improv. Like, this play's nuts because he's able to step up in the pocket. He has pressure all over him, literally all over him, and he's throwing it cross body while moving right back to the left, and he completes it to Olave across from decent man coverage. And like, this is just an insane ball. That is a great play. And you see another really good one here. He's able to evade the entire Panthers pass rush. I mean, this was incredible. He steps up, protects the ball, climbs the pocket, manages to make another guy miss, manages to make another guy miss. I mean, what the hell? How is Tyler Shough doing this? And then he completes it to Jawan Johnson, and it turns into a 50-yard gain. Like, holy crap. That is so awesome to watch. And you've just seen it from him consistently throughout this year. On this play, rolls out left, dude jumps in front of him, got a hand in his face, literally gets his head hit as he finishes this ball. Perfect ball across the middle. Had a little bit of separation, but literally perfect accuracy. I mean, you can't coach that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And then on this play, this looks a little Mahomey to me. I'm sorry to say it. If that's a reference, please don't get mad. But like the way he's able to make this last minute throw to a guy who was blocking and then released while he's being tackled with that insane arm angle, just like completely sideways. I mean, what is this? How is he doing this? And somehow completes it. What a play, man. Oh my God. He just turned that from negative yards into positive yards. That was entirely on Shuck. And then here he's rolling out to the right. You get a little nice improv from the Saints wide receivers, and you just have Vele sprinting out to the sideline. Look at the ball placement. Look at the ball placement. On the run? Good God, from a rookie? That's nuts. I mean, this is just every game. It's nuts to me. I can't even fathom that a Saints drafted somebody like this. It makes me so happy. On this play, he rolls out right. Olave does a good job improvising, getting downfield. Nice little lofted ball. Look at the touch on that ball. So smooth, so accurate. Oh my God, I love him so much. And then this play, another really solid play. As he's rolling out to the left, you notice that he does a great job keeping those eyes downfield. As this linebacker crashes, that's all he needed. All he needed. As soon as he sees that, stepping and firing right to Vele again. Nice completion on the run, under pressure. Very quick decision making once again. The guy's just been so solid, man. Nice little play action pass here. He gets under pressure once again. Very similar to that Mahomey play that we saw. Just checks it down. Nice improv, good decision making, just solid all around once again. And last play here, we're going to just drop back. He's rolling out to his right, got nobody open, but look at the ball. Look at the ball. What a play. Oh my God, look at this. This is where he's throwing. He's throwing to Juwan Johnson. He has absolutely no room anywhere. You got 1, 2, 3 guys on him. Tyler Shough fits this thing perfect. Oh my God, right in there. That's a ballsy throw, but he put it on the money, and Juwan Johnson was able to turn it into some extra yards. This stuff has been awesome to watch. I mean, I'm so excited as a Saints fan. Overall, it is an exciting time to be a Saints fan. I know I'm excited as a Saints fan. So moving forward, what I think the Saints should do is probably go get in guard play. I don't think Cesar Ruiz has been all that good. The guard play overall hasn't been great. And so I think building around Shuck, that's a key. You got to get interior offensive line. And then another thing, I'd go get receiver for sure. He's been playing really well with minimal weapons on receivers, and I think you just need a big body like X receiver, like a Michael Thomas, Julio Jones type guy. And I think that would fit so well with the scheme, with those quick posts and quick digs over the middle of the field. You get somebody like a big possession receiver, that's going to work really well. So I think that would be huge. And then on the defensive side, it depends on what Cam Jordan and Demario Davis do this offseason. If Cam Jordan retires, you probably got to get an edge. Not sure how satisfied I'd be with just Granderson and Chase Young. And then I also think if Demario Davis retires, you definitely got to get a backer because he is a huge component of that defense. Really hope he doesn't retire, but that'd be a huge loss. So that's kind of what I think the Saints should do moving forward. Not sure how their salary cap is looking, but I'm sure Mickey Loomis will get it all good. But Saints got a lot. I think they have a good, real core of their team. Seems like Kellen Moore has made the right moves. Getting Kelvin Banks, huge pick. Tyler Shough, huge pick. Even Quincy Riley, like huge pick. He's been playing really well at corner. So I think the Saints are in a pretty good spot. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for supporting my page, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be posting more YouTube videos, more long form as postseason goes on. As offseason comes around, I moved back home, so I got more time to do all this stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.